Hello, everybody. This is Pastor David. Happy Wednesday. I hope your Wednesday has already been a good one, and I hope you've got some other good plans for today. If you don't, you can come join us here on campus. We have a lot of things going on Wednesday night. There's lots of worship going on with the praise team. There's Bible studies. There's men's groups. There's women's groups. There's couples groups. A lot of things going on. There's Disciples Way, Disciples Path. So if you want to learn to follow Jesus, lots of good stuff going on here. And you know, it's interesting. Sunday morning is really the only time we meet all week long as a church, corporately. We meet together on Sunday mornings and we worship. It's a fabulous time. But boy, that is just a small sample size of all the things God's doing here at our church. And I love it that you watch us maybe online and as we stream live. And many people do, and that connects us. That allows us to be family. But there's also a lot of different things going on here on our campus. People are turning to Christ. Got a call Sunday that one of our children trusted Christ Sunday night with their family, and just a lot of good things like that going on. People are following Christ, disciples. People are choosing to be a disciple of Christ, and just encouraging in so many ways. April was a great month. We are now into May. I can't believe it, and a lot of neat things coming up. In fact, this Friday is a really important date. We are having what we call a Taste of Home, a membership exploration dinner here on campus. Our staff has been working so hard on that. And I hope you're planning to come Friday. And it's not for the whole church. This is for people who've been attending, maybe who are interested in finding out more about our church. We are going to make you aware of many things that you need to know if you want to be a part of this church family. Where did we come from? Where did we start? How did we start? How was it in the beginning? Where are we now? What is our vision for the future? What do we believe? It's important that you know those things about your church, that you can trust your church and before being committed, being a part of that. So Friday night, 6:30, we're going to feed you supper. It's going to be a phenomenal time, and I hope you can come. And then Saturday is our women's breakfast. We had our men's breakfast last Saturday. Over 70 men showed up for that. A wonderful time. This week is our ladies' breakfast on Saturday. And then Sunday is part 3, the conclusion of our study on the story of Jacob. Now, so far, it's not been real bright. It's not been real positive. In fact, it's been both weeks. Part 1 was soup for sale. And part 2 was the stolen blessing. So far the story of Jacob has been about deception. And it's kind of ironic to me that here's a guy that was so prominent in the scriptures, and his father Isaac and mother Rebekah and his brother Esau, and we see that his story so far has been based on deception. And we're going to see, though, this week is part 3. It ends well, and I want to tell you that it's going to be encouraging when you see what happens to Jacob. The sermon this Sunday is called Jacob's Ladder, and something happened, and I'll go ahead and give you a little secret. Jacob had a personal experience with God, and he knew about God. His family oriented him about God, but yet he had a personal experience with God. And you're going to read about that Sunday and hear about what that looked like. And bottom line is, God can take a messy situation, which was based on deception, broken family, brothers who were at odds with each other, and God turned that into something positive, because that's what God does. And so it was a life changer for Jacob, and I want you to be here to hear about that on Sunday. But today, I want to kind of follow up on what we talked about last week. Last week we talked about 2 Corinthians 4, verses 17 and 18. And verse 18 said, "Fix your eyes. Stay focused." My granddaughter is funny. She's learning about a lot of words and a lot of concepts, and she's 4, and she says, "Papa, focus." Like when I'm driving and we're playing games and talking, and she's, focus, Papa. That's what he said. Paul says in 2 Corinthians 4, fix your eyes, focus on things that are not seen. Because things that are seen are temporary. There's a lot there. Because sometimes we only focus on things that we can see today in the immediate. We should focus on things that last forever. Now, today, I want to read you from the book of Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 1, verses 10, 11, and 12. Same thought. Same thought. Here we go. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 10. And thou, Lord, in the beginning had laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the works of your hands. God, in the beginning, you created the earth and the heavens. So the earth and the heavens, we see in verse 10, God made it all. In the beginning, God made the earth and the heavens. Now, the earth and the sky. Look at verse 11. They will perish. Wait a minute. What will perish? The earth and the sky. It will pass away. You see, the earth is not eternal. It's going to pass away. But thou remainest. Lord, you will not pass away. You are eternal. You are forever. They will perish, but you remain. And they all shall wax old, watch this, as doth a garment. Have you ever just had your favorite shirt or a pair of jeans and it wears out? Have you? I have. I've got some of my favorite jeans and they get a hole in the pocket. And it just makes me crazy because no, I don't want it to wear out. That's my pair of shoes that I love and use every day. It's going to wear out. The earth and the sky eventually will perish. It's not forever. Your clothes will wear out. Your car will wear out. Your house will wear out. Your body will wear out. Verse 12. As a vesture shalt thou fold them up, and they shall be changed. When you were born, you started to grow old, and your body actually started to decay. Because that's how things are that are temporary. And this verse is a vesture, a piece of clothes that we folded up and it's going to change. But you, Lord, are the same. Your years shall not fail. Remember last week? Fix your eyes on things that are eternal, on things that last. How hard is that? I mean, we focus our eyes on our car. Oh no, my car's broke down. Oh no, I got to get a new pair of shoes. Oh no, my body's wearing. That's not eternal. Let's say we live 60, 70, 80 years, 90 years compared to eternity. And we fret and we focus on things that are not forever. We focus on things, to be honest with you, that don't really matter in light of eternity. Well, what's going to last forever, preacher? My soul. Do you know that your soul, who you are, your essence, is going to live forever? Forever, not your body. Because this one's going to wear out. Man, believe me, this thing right here is wearing out. It gets discouraging sometimes. But I'm not focused on that. It's going to pass away. But my soul will live forever somewhere. Focus your eyes on things that are forever, not things that you can see. My family, my children are going to last forever. And so let's stop and think about, what are we focused on today? Are we focused on my car, my washing machine, now, these things are necessary. They're necessary, but they're going to wear out. Don't fall in love with something that's going to wear out. Focus your eyes, your attention on things that are forever. So, let's be encouraged today. God was from the beginning. He is today. He will be forever. Focus your eyes on things that will last forever. I hope you can join us Sunday. It was a life changer for Jacob, and I want you to see why. And then we're moving in toward Mother's Day. So, God bless you for watching today. I can't wait to see you. I'll see you soon.